I'm actually down here selling raffle tickets for the Community Foundation's first annual Community Grants raffle.
Well, let's go into that. What does that mean?
The Community Grants Fund was started about 4 years ago by the Sconset Chapel's Outreach Fund. And every year we've raised between $30,000 to $45,000, mainly from individuals and the Sconset Chapel. And then the nonprofits, all the nonprofits on Nantucket can apply for a grant. And then we have a grants committee that makes a selection. We go to visit the nonprofits, and then we handed out almost $45,000 last year. But the community doesn't know about it and doesn't support it. And we're trying to figure out how to get grassroots support for this, because it's really to support the Nantucketers. So everybody that buys a raffle ticket gets a I'm a Nantucketer decal for their car.
Okay.
And the prizes are unbelievable. Marcia Kodlak is the chairman of the committee this year, and she's gotten all of her friends in business to donate something. And how can you say no to Marcia Kodlak?
You got it.
And so the prizes are outstanding, like a year's free trash removal from Miles Reese Trucking.
That's okay.
Flat screen TV from Marine, a restaurant package including the Sea Grill, 2 pages of fantastic prizes that appeal to Nantucketers. So we're doing our best.
So where does that money come from if it's not supported by the
Well,
local
we kind of individuals, wealthy individuals have given us $5,000 or $10,000, and we still like that money too.
Sure.
But we really think it ought to be broader, because it's like a community chest. Every penny that goes into this fund gets distributed back to nonprofits. So this is kind of a way to spread the word about the Community Foundation, make sure people know about the foundation, because a lot of people know about the foundation through some of the project funds, like the book festival, like the Hummock Pond Bike Path Fund, the Bike Rack Fund, the Animal Shelter, and on and on and on.
These are all people that have benefited from.
These are all people that have set up a fund with us to raise money, tax deductible money, and if they're not a 501c3, we can still help them with their project. We can refund their expenses, everything except salaries. So I don't know how many funds. We probably have 15 different funds that people can contribute to that go back out into the community.
How many things are funded through the foundation?
We have about 45 funds now. We started 7 years ago.
And
with
how much
Zippo.
money does that start out as? I mean, how much? What little?
Usually, well, we're not too picky. If somebody has $2,000, we'll start a fund. Typically, a community foundation will have a minimum of $10,000, but we're new and young and trying to help the community, so we sort of drop the minimum stuff.
And what's the maximum you can get?
Well, you can have
but
any
you
size
have to
fund.
apply. I mean, it's
you mean in terms of the grant from the Community Grants Fund?
Yes.
The grants are usually between $2,000 to $3,000. So they're a specific thing, and typically they go to, well, I was going to say smaller smaller nonprofits like A Safe Place, but that's not true. We've given to the Athenaeum when they had a certain project. We've given to the NHA when they had the diversity program, because that really helps the immigrant population a lot. We've given to just anybody that applies. We send out a letter to all 110 nonprofits.
They have to be a nonprofit.
We can only give money out to a 501c3.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's understood.
But last year was 25 different nonprofits.
And how much money are you expecting to raise this way?
We're kind of hoping we can raise $5,000 this way. It's not big, but it's a start.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to make it an annual thing, so people kind of get used to, I can give to these nonprofits by going through the Community Foundation.
All right, that's great. So, on another front,
sure.
How's the bank coming? The big bank.
Bank is doing really great.
I
remember us being, interviewed about 3 years ago on the corner here, and we were just starting out, trying to get people to understand who Cape Cod 5 was. I think people now understand Cape Cod 5 is a really good bank.
Pretty serious.
And they're building a beautiful new building. We're building a beautiful new building there opposite Stop and Shop. We hope to be in there by the end of December.
Nice.
So we'll consolidate the loan office and the branch at West Creek Road into that one facility.
Okay.
It'll have 2 drive-up windows.
West Creek will no longer.
No, we'll kind of get out of West Creek.
Yeah, you don't need it.
We don't really need it. No.
Sure.
We're going to keep it though for expansion.
All right.
In case we do continue to grow.
Okay.
But no, we've the community has really accepted the bank.
Definitely. Yeah. And there's a lot of banking things going on.
It's incredible.
Nantucket Bank. Who bought Nantucket Bank? Who? Blue Hills?
Blue Hills Bank.
It's that?
It's the prior Hyde Park Savings Bank. So maybe people would recognize Hyde Park Savings Bank. It's a savings bank.
Unreal.
Been around since the 1800s.
Yep.
Attracted to Nantucket because, you know.
Do you have any idea what they plan to do? Their approach?
I think, yeah, a typical community banking approach.
So they're going to compete with you?
They'll be, oh yeah, definitely.
Is this bank, the Hingham, are they going to be competitors?
They're definitely competitors. Yeah, we're all in it, you know, do our thing, and there's room for all, right?
Well, we'll see, won't we? I mean, there are 4 banks now? 4 banks.
Does seem to be a lot for a small community, but...
This is the Switzerland of New England, right? Maybe?
Yeah.
Well, nobody's hiding their money here.
No.
This is all above board.
It's a nice place, and, you know, they vacation here, and they say, wow, this would be a nice place to be able to visit
That's
my
a
bank.
Good point. Very good point.